Why they ain't go down in the courtroom and tell the judge that then? When they steal something. Huh? Why they don't go down there and tell the judge, look, y'all know somebody, he died for my sin. Why I ain't never heard a Christian ever say that in my life. Somebody, that he died for my sin, I don't need a bond in common. So we have to go with the fact. We have to go with what is real. We are people that don't suffer enough. And we need to, what life we got to take and live Mosque up. And then we, like the brother said, it's all these millionaires around here. We don't want to see none of our people millionaires. Somehow people going to turn around and help us. We don't made everybody in this world, most everybody in this country rich but us. Koch brothers rich because we made them rich. Walmart is rich because we make them rich. We act like we got to go into their store. And then my wife, we know sometimes we go in Walmart and she always talk. I said, don't be bragging on this store. It ain't ours. It ain't our store. Brag on what you own. Lord, we gotta invest in what we have. And our children are waiting on us to see what we're gonna do. We can't continue to let the children go to school 20 years, 10 or 15 years just to get a job. Then they bring us up for a job. We need to be having them working into our business. If a new car comes out and it runs without gas, guess who's gonna be in that car? They don't went as far as they can go in doing things. The movies now, the movie 5, movies 10, they don't went as far. Imam said they don't went as far as they can go. And now they're waiting on to see what we're gonna do. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna bring the moral back into this society. When the sisters be out there walking and we be talking, and be some of the Nation of Islam people out there. They our brothers. They be out there, and we be talking. And they told us that we have any problem, we're gonna be right there with you. But we ain't never had no problem. Had one guy, and there were maybe 1 or 2 guys, and one guy, it was my fault. It wasn't his fault. I was talking to the guy, the big guy. He come charging over there. And 2 jobs said, hey, Akbar, don't put the mic down. That's why he coming at you. He mad because you talk. So I got to tell him about he didn't want no job. Somebody would give him a job. He'll try to cut him or shoot him or something. That big joker eased on the way. He's talking about who's going to give him a job. So he ain't want no job. So we ran into these different things. But what they have did made us much wiser. Now we got young people working with us, going out on the streets, and they are bringing another taste to because they just point out by these rappers. They even call all their names. So what we're doing it for the community. We're not doing it for Atlanta or Decatur or Massachusetts this or Massachusetts. We're doing it for the people. We're doing it for the future. Because the people are appreciating us. And we let them know that we are the students of Imam Deen Mohammed. And they buy the paper. We take the papers out and sell them. They come and ask for the paper. They buy the paper. We tell the people buy the final call paper. They sell it there. They have pretty good paper. They have a charge. We have a charge. We're better than the Constitution that we buy there. But we tell them about it, buy our paper, buy their paper, and get some understanding. And inside those papers are CDs that they can buy and get more understanding on what we're saying. So that's what we're doing. That's why it's needed. I know I'm not too far from the grave, but I'm gonna fight until I get there. I'm gonna spend my rest of my life fighting this image, fighting this lie, fighting these things that make us kill each other, that separate us, to keep us apart. I find among some of are you going to the mosque? I'd ask them, why aren't you going? If a person is not supporting this, I'm not gonna get mad at them. I'm not gonna support them. This is what Imam left.
That's right.
This is what the Imam left for us to hold on to build up, to keep growing.
That's right.
And you know, the people want to bring big time the imams in, let them talk and make them feel good. I asked them in the meeting, I said, they did all that. Where's the progress? Where's the tangible thing that they point you to? I said, they give you a fiery cookbook, but no substance, no talk about growing nothing, or making jobs, or making factories. All they're doing is putting your mind up in the sky.
Right. That's right, bro. Yeah.
So we men have to keep our mind aware of that until they come around. We have to love, try to love everybody. We got to try to do that. And then when we can't find no love between them, let's get away from them. Let's shun them like the prophet did. Let's turn our backs to them and move on and hope they come around. Because you can't make nobody believe.
Right.
You can't make nobody see.
Right.
Mohammed said that. You can't make nobody see or hear nothing. So, because I got, I'm the one or two of my daughter. She married to a Muslim brother, but he don't come to the masjid. One of my daughters, so you know, so they inactive. But they raising their son. They're not eating pork, so that's a plus right there. But I still encourage them to come to Jumu'ah. These come to Jumu'ah. You ain't got to be selling it all day long. Come to Jumu'ah. And you come to Jumu'ah, God will increase your sale. But only thing we can do is point out and try to be the example for the people, and that's what we are. And that's why we here. That's why most of us here today, because we love Imam Washington Muhammad.
Right.
What he did. We're not worshiping Imam Washington Muhammad. If God send you something good and you don't acknowledge it, or you don't try to support it, and Imam said we are his best supporters.
Right.
We didn't follow criticism coming from the criticizer. So that's my role. I was going the schedule would change. I had some things that I written down in the Quran that I'm going to bring here and share with you today. But I'm just going to be natural. I'm going to bring my natural self here and let's talk to you, because I feel I'm among brothers and sisters that love me. I feel very happy being here. And I feel very blessed of being a Muslim in this community. I bet Nat Turner would have been here if he was here. Rosa Parks. If they only knew. If they only knew. Booker T. Washington. All of them would have been here. They only knew. And so we got to realize that we are valuable. This world needs us. This world, when being bad in a terrible shape it is with the Democrats and the Republicans, if they know that we was on the case, so we wouldn't give them a place to hide. Racism wouldn't have, the Imam said racism is a dead dog anyway. So why are we gonna keep a dead dog around? The Bible said that a dog ain't worth no more than the carcass of a dead lion. That's what the Bible said. And we know a dog is much valuable than that. But they allowed all that stuff to put it, don't want no understanding of it. We trying to give the people an understanding. And that's what they'll listen to understanding. Preachers coming out and listening. And Imam Muhammad said he's sorry that he could not make it. His doctor would not release him to come this far. He wanted to be here. But he got sick. And they don't tell them who's gonna get sick next. We're dying, we're an aging community. And we got to make sure that these youngsters, these young people coming behind them, grab hold of this rope and don't turn it loose. And we got to trust them.
Right.
They're gonna make mistakes. We got to trust them with this community. Our young female, we gonna have to trust them. And our males, And you talk to some of them are very, very wise and knowledgeable. They ain't been sitting in no cave. They see what's going on in the world. And if you done gave them a better life than they see out there in the world, guess what life they gonna pick? They gonna pick this life. A Caucasian man told Imam Dawood, one of the imams that I go on the radio show in LaGrange, Georgia. I put I had the Imam Deen Mohammed on there for about 3 weeks. And so, but the owner came and told us that not right now. He come and told us right now. But he let us continue to be there. Imam was smoking them. Imam smoking. I don't know why he can smoke them better than Imam. Imam brought the truth out. He purified that community down in LaGrange, Georgia. And LaGrange, Georgia, where they got a new Kia plant. Where they build these new Kia, and I rent one. I'm driving it, and they're pretty good cars. But Imam, he quieted the whole town down. I went to a funeral there of a Christian, and everybody had their eyes on me and Imam because of what the Imam said. Imam, and they want to come up. Our people, we are strange people. We want to come up there and shake your hand and tell we thank you for all that good information, but we hold back. And you don't know when you're going to see that person again. Hold back when you have opportunity to thank that person because you just heard something might have saved your life or made your life a span a little longer, and you don't go thank the people. We don't care about no thanks, but at least knowledge that Imam W. Mohammed had the courage, and this brother named Jake had the courage to put him on the radio station 3 times. And the Imam, I think one of the CDs we had on him, he was talking about that image. They normally call in, the airway was silent. The preachers and the Caucasian preachers are the #1 people told them to keep us on the radio show. They invited us to come on every week. Right, Sujar come down, or Imam Furqan, fighters come down on every week. But we can't make it every week. We only can make it every other week. So we go every other week and we talk to the people, and the radio station go out to about 4 or 5 different counties. And they call back and thank Jake and thank us. And when we come on, the airway light up. Well, this is not no bragging. This is not our doing, no way. Allah is in charge. And when you see Allah in charge, and you are not the source, and you do it because you're a free man, you're a free dude. Islam come to free us. I feel free. I go anywhere. I go anywhere. Go down in Alabama, and they got a flea market down there. I go down there with my papers and with Koofy, and them guys be down there shooting them rifles. One guy was popping a whip, and he popped a whip, and I heard him popping a whip, and he looked at me. I said, that sounds like my gun. he put that whip up. You can't. Why you gonna fear? What we got to fear? They making them. They, like the brother said, they got a movie out called The Walking Dead. You know who they making fun of? Making fun of our people. They ain't making fun of the Muslim now. Making fun of our people. They're living dead. They're out there naked. The pants are dragging the ground. Their mother image is gone. The father image is gone. If they keep that up, what would those children going to look like in the next 20 or 30 years? What they going to look like? Can you tell me what they going to look like? They got bad, not all of a sudden, but in time, over years or so, it's getting worse and got worse, and they got worse on our watch. On our watch. So we have to be visible. We have to let them know that this is not the way to live. Their book condemned them from living like that. Their book said thou shalt not kill. They got a killing lifestyle. They got a killing way of living. There is no way for a human being to live in a situation like they live in. So, brother, when we speak up, and these knowledgeable imams in here around the country, when they speak up, because they never bring y'all on, they never bring us on TV. They always go get an Arab. No, he can't hardly speak the language. Make sure that the message don't come clear. Don't make sure that the message don't get clear. So that's who they come and get. But all that's about to change. These people can go there.